everybody. You are in my kitchen. This is Stephanie. And thank you all, first of all, for coming, and thank you for subscribing. And please keep on doing that, subscribing and liking and commenting. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And now today I am going to do some banana pudding. Now, my mother used to use, the Jello, this Jello. But this Jello, it's not the instant Jello, it's the cooking serve. It's the one you have to cook. That's the one she used to use when she would make the banana pudding. So, I mean, you could really make your own custard if you want, but I'm going to use this stuff, and that's how I'm going to do that. Also, as I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla also in my pudding. So I'm going to take that out as we speak. Just a little drop. So I'm going to also just add a little drop of the vanilla flavoring in there. Now this, I'm doing two boxes of 4.6 ounces, and it takes 6 cups of cold milk. So I already have 4 cups in my pot right here. So I'm going to just add the other 2 cups. So that's 6 cups of milk in here. And then it says to add the pudding. So I'm going to add that in here. The thing about this one is you have to stir it. You have to constantly stir it. But I like this one better than the instant. I don't like the instant pudding. And we just don't make it with instant pudding. So I'll put just a drop here. Some more vanilla flavor. I'm going to put the rest in. And you bring this to a boil. But of course, you got to stir it. Alright. Got my spurtle here. And we on our way to stirring. It's going to take a few minutes before it gets thick. So, actually, I shall be right back. I'll be right back because it's going to take a few minutes before this gets thick. So I'll be right back when it gets thick. Hey everybody, I got my my pudding off the stove, as you can see right here, and it's getting thicker. It's still hot, but it's getting thicker. Now if you just want pudding, you just put this in the refrigerator and it gets thicker as it gets colder. So you just want pudding, that'll work. But I want it to be pourable. So I'm going to pour it over my Nilla Wafers. I got my Nilla Wafers here, and I got this oblong pan, and I've spread out, one layer so far. These are Nilla Wafers. Everybody knows what this is. So you need Nilla Wafers to make pudding, make banana pudding. And you need bananas to make banana pudding. And I already chopped up some bananas one banana over here. And I'm going to spread it out on top. Again, kids can do this. It's not hard. It's not a big deal. It's kind of fun for kids to do. So you want to just put your bananas right up on top of these cookies. Don't have to be any particular way. That's how we ate them. We ate them like this. And you really want to try to cut your bananas when you need them. Don't cut them early. Because when you cut a banana early, air gets to it and it starts changing color. So you really don't want to do that unless you really don't want to. But you can. I mean, it's still a banana. So, and banana pudding usually tastes better the next day and the next day until it's gone. If you keep it in the house, it usually kind of tastes better later. So this is 2 bananas right now. I think for the bottom, I think that's going to be good enough. I'm going to put these in at the bottom. My daughter's friend was her first boyfriend, came to my house recently, and that boy could eat some banana pudding. I used to make it just for him. And he asked me, did I make some? I really didn't know he was coming. Maybe I would have. But he reminded me of this. So I decided, let me make some. So Glenn, if you're watching, I'm making some banana pudding. So you need to come from down south and come on back here to New York so you can get some. Or of course, you can make some yourself. Watch the recipe. So now I just pour the pudding. It's hot, but it's okay. Pour it right on top. Just pour it right on top of this. Boy, does it smell good. Actually, I like my banana pudding almost hot. I don't like it too cool. So that's how I personally like it. Now we're going to put some more cookies up there. Next batch. It's like lasagna. You want to put more cookies up. And I might even use another box because I like the cookies in it. So does everybody else. So I'll put some more. And we're going to layer it up. So like 2 boxes of the pudding is just about right for this size. I think a 1 box would have been better if you had just, you want to make a small one, which frankly I should have made because I don't need all this sweet stuff, this good sweet stuff. And the other reason that I started thinking about this recipe is because my girls at work, my young girls at work, they go to, what is that place? Popeyes, I think. And they go get them some chicken, of course, and they get this banana pudding. And I'm like, you girls can make this stuff. What's wrong with you? I don't know what they spend for that little bit of banana pudding, but they all like it, all of them. So I think it's something that almost everybody likes. So they can make it. Don't even spend that kind of money and have as much banana pudding as they want. So now, back to the cutting of these bananas. And I don't like them too thick. I don't like to cut them really too thick. I like them a little thinner. That's how I like them. And they definitely won't be the same exact size, whatever. This is a fun thing to do. And let your kids help you with it. Let them put the cookies out for you. And they have a ball. And they know they made something that they like, that they love, as a matter of fact. So that's what I think about banana pudding, kids, and all that good stuff. So this really do smell good. It really does. So here goes banana number 4 in here. So I got about 2 bananas per layer. Put the rest. Yeah, seagulls out here. The birds are fussing. They chirping and they fussing. Okay. You can put whipped cream on here. I'm actually not going to do it unless, maybe I have some when I actually eat it. But I don't put whipped cream on there. I just don't. This is really, really, really simple. So then we put in the rest of this. Just let it go. You can see it's getting thicker. I mean, it's pouring, but you see it's getting really thicker as you make this, as you put it in. So that's all the pudding we got. That's it. I'm going to spread it around. Yeah. That looks good. Now you know we still need more cookies. 'Cause I ain't got no more cookies. And I'm going to sprinkle this around. Whatever cookies I do have. And actually, I'm going to use more cookies. Why not? We got more cookies. We use more cookies. And you know what I'm going to do? These cookies, though, I'm going to crush them up. I'm just not going to put them on pretty. They're going to get crushed up. I'm getting a little Ziploc bag. Put some in here. I'm going to crush them up. I think that's enough. And I got this here. I'm going to just crush them. Not even using rolling pin. Crush them up. Oh, I'm going to get my aggressions out from a week of work. Got to get my aggressions out. This is what you do. Just crush it up. When folks get on your nerves, you know? When folks get on your nerves. Okay, now, don't that feel good? Actually, it does. Now, I'm just going to put them out like this. And I think that looks great. I think it looks great. Nice pieces of cookies, nice pieces of bananas. And my goodness, all this can do, I mean, you could eat this now. But I'm going to let it cool. I'm going to let it settle a little bit. I'll probably eat some within an hour after it cools down. Because I don't like it freezing cold. Although, if I did, I'll put it in the microwave for a few minutes and let it get a little bit warmer. That's what I do because I like it that temperature. But I say, we are done. We are now done. You can see my beautiful banana pudding, and it didn't take that long, really. You know, if you guys are having family come over, or little gatherings you're gonna have in the next few months or the next few weeks or whatever, you know, next few months I should say. You know, whenever I know this game is on, you know, so it's gonna be playoffs or whatever they're calling it right now. So you got the game coming on, and people at your house, you just want to have something to eat. This is a good thing to do. So you got the game, you got 4th of July, you got all this stuff. This would be wonderful. People will love it. Okay, and it's so simple and so easy and really inexpensive. Just need some bananas, some pudding, some milk, and some Nilla flavor. Nilla Wafers, and a little bit of vanilla. And you got it. It's all here. All right, everybody. This is my recipe for today. I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.